Are you kidding me? What the actual hell? I'm losing all my strength as I go. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. So as many of you would know, my birthday was on the 27th, and an absurd amount of packages that I have not ordered myself has gotten to my house. Therefore, I shall assume that this is you guys' doing, and this is why we have another haul. Before I even start this video, I do need to preface this by saying thanks to you guys for making this happen, for sending this all my way. I am constantly truly blown away by you guys' kindness and your love and your support and everything that you guys do to keep the channel alive and to just bring happiness not only to me but to everybody around us. You guys are truly incredible, and this is way more than I could have ever expected, so this has made me turtle up. Turtle up? Get it? No? Bad joke? This is where we're at today. I can't wait to show you guys all of it, and I also need to thank the wonderful sponsor for today's video, which is Hunt a Killer. You guys know me. I have built this reputation as Detective Mel. When Hunt a Killer reached out, it just seemed like the perfect pairing because not only do I love solving whatever it is that's happening in the book, but I'm also a big fan of escape rooms and anything to do with mystery-based games, and this is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and I can't wait to show you guys. If you guys are not familiar with Hunt a Killer makes these super immersive games that are mystery-based and unlike any board game that I've played, and I'm sure some of you guys have played before. In this format, you'll get a box full of evidence, puzzles, and ciphers to make sure that you're playing detective in this game and can solve the crime established. This time around, they have partnered with the Agatha Christie estate to bring us a game like no other, and one that is true to all the original Agatha Christie stories. It comes with secrets, engraved items, pieces of evidence, character profiles, letters, and even a ring that you can wear yourself. This is Hunt a Killer's first collector's edition game. In this one-of-a-kind story, philanthropic millionaire Harrington Pace is murdered in his own bed, and brilliant detective Hercule Poirot is too sick to take the case. Can you help his assistant, Arthur Hastings, solve Pace's murder and prove you're just as brilliant as Poirot himself? The way that I look at these games is that it feels like an escape room right at home, and it's honestly the perfect opportunity to gather all of your friends and family, or even if you want to play solo and spend the best time as a detective. And one of the coolest things is that even if you get stuck on the game and you don't know where to go from there, they have thousands of people in their online community that will get you out of whatever rut you're in as you're playing, so it's truly an immersive experience. This won't ship until December, but it is for pre-sale up right now, so if you want to snag your own piece out of the Agatha Christie Collector's Edition, make sure to head on over to huntakiller.com/MelReads and you'll get $10 off this collector's edition. So thank you so much to Hunt a Killer for sponsoring this video. It was truly a dream come true, and let's get right into the unboxing. Let's get into the right mood and let's light a candle because just the vibe, okay? Also, do I cut the wick of my candles? No. We're gonna open this. So let us see what is in the mystery packet. Okay, wait, I know who this is from. So this is a book that I read this month. Actually, it's not about the burqa. And this is a collection of essays written by Muslim women that are finally talking without a filter and talking about their life experiences in society, just making it all about the burqa and not looking beyond what this is, what it means, and who the women are behind them. And I know exactly who this is from. This is from Rashida, who's one of my patrons. She said, "Mel, I'm so excited you're reading this that I of course had to gift you your own copy of my favorite book of all time. Hope you'll get many rereads out of it and find something new every time. Love you." Wait, why did that make me emotional? This is one of those audiobooks that I was listening to and I just wished I had a physical with me that I could annotate as I went, and I didn't have it, and so Rashida very kindly took over that, and now I can do a reread of this and actually annotate it. I have to be super careful because sometimes the notes are like right at the top and I don't want to damage anything. So what? Ooh, wait, this is an Austen. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. So this is Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen in these editions that are super like floppy and nice, and I love them. The font is tiny for these, just as a preface if you guys are wanting to look into these. They look super nice and sleek on the shelves, and they're super easy to take places, and it makes me feel like I read this 10 times quicker just because it's like really small. Who's this from? Let's see. Happy birthday, Mel. I love you. You're the best, from Victoria. Thank you so much for sending this. my way, Victoria. This is actually really freaking nice. I, as per usual, don't know anything about any of the Austen books. I just really want to make my way through them and read them, especially after reading Pride and Prejudice. There's that. All I can say about this, but thank you so much to Victoria for sending this my way. I just love opening these. It makes me feel like like an intellectual. Look at me reading a Jane Austen book. Yes, she's not like other girls. Let's do a box next, and this is heavy. What the heck is this? You guys really pulled through with the classics. What the heck? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, wait. Who's responsible for this? Wait. Please tell me, how is there not a note? Jeff. No, I need to know who did this. Never thought I'd find myself screaming Jeff's name on my channel. So we've got Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and I just saw this edition and I put it on the wish list because it was just too pretty. Like, granted, it is a smaller hardcover in comparison to this book, which is like huge. It's got custom end papers. I love this. And I do know vague details about Jane Eyre. I know that Jane was orphaned as a child, and now she gets this job opportunity by one Edward Rochester, who needs Jane to take care of Adele, except that there are some deeper, darker secrets that Jane needs to find out before she falls too in love with one said Mr. Edward. I can't wait to give this a read. Now I feel like I need to do a whole reading vlog, reading classics. I feel like that'd be a whole vibe. And then we have Cien Años de Soledad by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. This is one that technically I should have read in school, and then this was never really assigned reading. And this is a special 50th anniversary edition. It's obviously in Spanish, but this is absolutely stunning. It's got some really beautiful illustrations, and I was like, I need to add this to the wish list because it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's definitely a collector's item that I wanted to have in my own collection because I've never seen this here in Panama. Like, I've never seen this on our bookstores. And for this one, I truly know the bare minimum. I know we follow the Buendia family, and we follow them through loss, love, tragedy, war, and literally everything and anything in between. So I am really interested to see how this is going to go down. I think in my culture, Gabriel Garcia Marquez is always very hit or miss. A lot of people hate his works just because it was assigned reading in school. This is obviously one of our many classics, and so I think also that plays into people maybe not liking it a lot. We got one of these, and I can kind of see the silhouette of a book, and I think this might be Bunny, and I'm very excited about this because I've been meaning to read Mona Awad for a while. So let us find out who's... Oh yes! Oh, and it's floppy. Oh wow, I've never seen this edition before. I've always seen the edition with the, what's it called, the Dutch door, is that what it's called? But it sounds like I'm having an orgasm, but I'm not, I promise. This is just too good. I have heard really weird things about Mona Awad's books. I think Mona Awad books are generally weird, but I'm really excited about that because the way that this sounds is like a modern Heathers, and I love Heathers. I was in the musical here in Panama, and I just have a lot of love for that particular musical, and if this is anywhere near those vibes, I know I'm gonna love this. And this is from Kelsey. She says, happy birthday, Mel. I hope this birthday is as amazing as you are. I had to get you Bunny because it is one of my fave books, and I need your reactions. From Kelsey. I know we follow a scholarship student as she arrives to the university, and she gets an invitation to get embroiled with a group of girls who call themselves bunnies. She literally ditches her best friend Ava and immerses herself into this really dark and twisted world. And I know this book is oftentimes put with Dark Academia Recs, so I am really excited to read this and see where it's at. I'm very excited about this, and if I don't love this, don't worry, Kelsey, I won't be telling you. And speaking of Mona Awad, I won't be going too much into this book because I've already talked about it several times, more than enough. This is one of my Patreon book club picks for November, but that is All's Well by Mona Awad, obviously. And I had to get this in the Canadian edition because the Canadian edition is just superior to the regular edition. Speaking of Mona Awad, I also got this for myself, so I can now kind of binge these, maybe. We've got another box, and I've lost my knife. No, I have not. It's right here. So I don't know why I held that up so proudly. I should stop. I went into that one a little bit too hard. I hope I didn't break anything. Oh, I did not. And this is Under the Whispering Door. Wait a minute. Who did this? This is so pretty in person. Serene is responsible for this. She says, happy birthday, Mel, you absolute beautiful soul. Hope you have the best day and get everything your heart desires. It's what you truly deserve. Thank you for being you and for creating the wonderful Citadel community. From Serene. This is too much. You guys know I read The House in the Cerulean Sea, and I absolutely loved it. And this is kind of in the same realm, I believe. I'm not really sure, don't quote me on that. But The House in the Cerulean Sea is often pitched as a middle grade for adults, and this has the same sort of illustration style. So I'm out here in a limb assuming that it might be. Let's get the feels. Welcome to Sharon's Crossing. The tea is hot, the scones are fresh, and the dead are just passing through. When a reaper comes to collect Wallace from his own funeral, Wallace begins to suspect he might be dead. What gave it away? And when Hugo, the owner of a peculiar tea shop, promises to help him cross over, Wallace decides he is definitely dead. There's more to it, but that is all I truly need to know. And that sounds really funny and like heartwarming, as TJ Klune's books typically are. The House on the Cerulean Sea in particular had this very distinct tone where it was equal parts comedic as it was very, again, heartfelt and kind of sad. So I wonder if this will be the same vibe. I am going to assume, because of that death element, that it might be. Let's stabby stab this. Ooh, wait a minute. You guys, I mean, I guess my wish list was pretty much a lot of classics, but you guys really pulled through. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. Not this. So this is from another one of my patrons, and she says, happy birthday, I hope you have a great day, from Always Sus Dolores. But she got me the special edition for The Haunting of Hill House, and this is a really nice edition. It's got black sprayed edges. This is literally everything. I have heard that this is very similar yet different. I think mostly different to the show, and I absolutely loved the show, but I would really like to see where it goes different, how it's so different, and what this really did for the gothic horror genre. One of my best friends that took English lit classes said that this book is the forefront of feminism, so I'm interested to see what that's about as well. See if I agree or disagree. I had no idea that this had black sprayed edges though. This is really cool. What is this? Ooh, okay. Recognize this? A book that I said I was probably never gonna read, and then I saw that this was an Iliad retelling, and that's all it took. I have never even read the Iliad, but maybe a video drawing comparisons between the two would be really fun. But we've got the Song of Achilles. I know this is a lot of people's favorites. TikTok loves this, obviously, and everybody cries, probably, obviously. So we've got this, and then the play of plays. We've got The Crucible by Arthur Miller. Now, I know this is a signed reading in the US, and a lot of people have hated it for that reason. However, it's not a signed reading here. I have never read this, and I absolutely want to give this a read. This is also part of the Penguin Orange collection, which I also showed you guys on my Instagram that I want to start collecting. So let's see who's responsible for this. This is from Han. I read this one in school and loved it. Happy birthday, Mel. Okay, so that gives me a lot of reassurance, the fact that Han loved this. The place is Salem, Massachusetts in 1692, an enclave of rigid piety huddled on the edge of a wilderness. Its inhabitants believe unquestioningly in their own sanctity, but in Arthur Miller's edgy masterpiece, that very belief will have poisonous consequences when a vengeful teenager accuses a rival of witchcraft, and then when those accusations multiply to consume the entire village. She said, the Song of Achilles is one of my faves of the year. Thank you for building a community like the Citadel and giving me and countless others a place to be our authentic and true selves. We love you. Oh my god. Maybe if I sing enough, I'll take the will to cry away. So this is a package that I actually opened, like semi-opened. You can see that this part right here is still sealed. I semi-opened this up until I saw the Amazon gifts note on the inside, and I was like, oh, I didn't get this. And so I quickly put it away so that I could actually open this on camera with you guys. Let's see who this is from, because this got here really early on. Are you kidding me? What the actual hell? About to knock the camera over. This is the spring edition of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Who did this? And these are like super special. These come numbered. This is 4,239 out of 10,000 copies. Mel, of course the book designer in me had to get you this stunning book. You are such a stunning human being and bring so much joy to everyone. I am so proud of you and the community you've created. Happy birthday from Day. Of course it was Day. Oh my god. This is literally the most stunning thing I have ever seen. And I love the fact that these come wrapped and protected. Day, thank you so much for sending this my way. Like, I'm literally at a loss of words right now because I genuinely didn't expect anybody to get this. Very excited. I've always been obsessed with Sherlock Holmes ever since I was really young. I've watched most of its adaptations that I know of, and so this is just really special, and I can't wait to finally read like the source materials of everything that I've seen on screen. That last last one really blew me out. I'll let past Mel take it away because she has something to show you. So I'll let her take it away for a second and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I apologize, but I have been instructed to disrupt today's programming. Hello, it's not even the mic that I'm using. So I have been actually instructed to do something very specific. Today is the 27th. Today is my actual birthday. I do have 2 boxes right here with me that I was actually instructed to open on my birthday by my dear mod Kira, open on birthday. So I shall do that with you guys today. What is this? Why is there a hoodie? Oh, wait, this is actually really cute. What the heck? Kira, this is actually really freaking cute. Okay, so she got me a hoodie that says Minnesota. We're winning out here because she knows the things that I like. She sent me a mug. It's actually really pretty too. I love this freaking color. This is a vibe. People are gonna think that I'm from Minnesota. I'm not though. This was honestly the last thing I was expecting from this box. I don't even know what I was expecting. And then we've got the main event, which is the box that said open on birthday. Oh, there's a note. Mel, in beautiful handwriting. Mel Bell, happy birthday, beautiful human. It's crazy to think that the first video of yours I watched was your birthday book haul last year. Look how far you've came. I'm so appreciative of you for your hard work and for introducing me to some of my new best friends and book lovers. You're amazing and I hope you have another wonderful year of success and happiness because you deserve it. Aw, love you so much, Kira. P.S. I thought it was only fitting I bought you these many books since it's the same amount I bought you the first time. These sprayed freaking edges. What in the actual hell? This is Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. I have been going more and more into classics, primarily due to secret videos that have forced me, and she got Sense and Sensibility for me. But the back does say it is not time or opportunity that is to determine intimacy. It is disposition alone. And we've got Persuasion, also by Austen. Again, another book that I know absolutely nothing about. We've got some really great end papers. One man's ways may be as good as another's, but we all like our own best. This is so nice, and the fact that they just line up so perfectly, these are gonna look so nice. And we've got the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. I have a really cool video that I can include the 5th season in, and I've been eyeing that video and the 5th season for a while. So the fact that the 2 align perfectly, I'm very excited about that. I think this is more of a sci-fi, if I am not mistaken. It says, this is the way the world ends for the last time. It starts with the Great Red Rift, across the heart of the world's sole continent, spewing ash that blots out the sun. It starts with death, with a murdered son and a missing daughter. It starts with betrayal, and a long dormant wounds rising up to fester. This is the stillness, a land familiar with catastrophe, where the power of the earth is wielded as a weapon, and where there is no mercy. That sounds so freaking good. I literally got chills. We have one more down here. We have got the other 2 books in the 5th season. But honestly, Kira, thank you so much for doing this. Yes, I'll let future Mel get back to the vid. So we've got this bad boy, and I don't know why it's such a long box too. I don't even know what I had on my wish list. Why are there so many books? Jordan, oh my god. A Sudoku book, thank you. I put this on my wish list because I do word searches when I listen to audiobooks, and my patrons have been trying to get me into Sudoku, but I've been too scared to do it. So here we are. This is incredible. Thank you for sending Sudoku my way. I have no fucking idea how to play Sudoku, but I'll find out. And then Jordan sent 2 books my way. First of all, we've got the Charm Offensive. First of all, it's blurred by Hannah Orenstein, who wrote Head Over Heels, and you guys know that I loved that book. And when I see stage lights and 2 people on the cover, I just know it's gonna be a good time for me. And in this one, we've got like a bachelor-esque setting. We've got Dev, who believes in love. He's a hopeless romantic, and he is the one person who crafted this reality dating show called Ever After. And then on the other end, we've got Charlie, who never expected to be featured on the show. He hates anything to do with this. He doesn't really believe in love. And then the both of them behind the scenes finds themselves in this very tricky situation where they might be falling in love with each other. Slasher. This was one of my most anticipated releases for this year. This is My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones, and I hope that it fulfills every expectation. This is Shirley Jackson meets Friday the 13th, and we follow Jade, who is a high schooler, and she is obsessed with anything to do with horror films, with slashers, and she starts to notice these signs, these very particular starters to a slasher. So she recognizes that she is about to be a part of one, except that she needs to find out who's wearing the mask, who's doing the killing, and exactly what is happening in her town. I'm reading this with Gab's Patreon. Happy birthday from Jordan. I hope everything came together in one box. Thank you so much. And then the other one says, I saw this come in at the bookshop I work at and I thought it looked really cute. It definitely does. And I hope that you guys are enjoying the book, and I hope that I enjoy the book when I get to it, because I have been really looking forward to reading this. Let us open this next box and see what's inside. Oh, and this came in bags. What the heck? Why have we opted for bags? Do you know that they charge you for the bags? This is extra money. Save your coin. Save your coin. I appreciate it, but don't get the bags. Happy birthday, Mel. Honestly, can't express how much you and the Citadel have changed my life, but I just wanted to express how grateful I am to have this space. Love from Lucy. You guys need to make me this emo. I'm losing all my strength as I go. Oh, yes! I very rarely scream yes in videos, but I'm trying to get better at love and gratitude. This is Fangs by Sarah Anderson. I have been meaning to get this for such a long time. Look at it. It's got pretty black edges. This is a graphic novel. It's like super short, but I've heard really great things about this. It's a love story between a vampire and a werewolf, and yes, give it to me. That sounds so cool. And also, this is just so stunning in person. Happy birthday, Mel. I heard this is the Dark Academia book, so I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for being such a lovely human. You are such a lovely human, Lucy. You didn't have to go all out for this, but I absolutely love you, and thank you for sending these my way. But what Dark Academia book that I have on my wish list? It's got deckled edges. Are you fucking kidding me? These are the coolest end papers I've ever seen. This is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. I feel like this is the modern poster child for Dark Academia. I feel like this and Ninth House are at the forefront of Dark Academia right now, and this is divided by scenes. That is how you get me. It's divided into acts and into scenes. And I know this is also very Shakespeare-centric. The theater kid in me is screaming. Enter the players. There were 7 of us then. 7 bright young things with wide precious futures ahead of us, though we saw no farther than the books in front of our faces. On the day Oliver Marks is released from jail, the man who put him there is waiting at the door. Detective Colburn wants to know the truth, and after 10 years, Oliver is finally ready to tell it. 10 years ago, Oliver is one of the 7 young Shakespearean actors at Delacour Classical Conservatory, a place of keen ambition and fierce competition. In the secluded world of firelight and leather-bound books, Oliver and his friends play the same roles on stage and off. Hero, villain, tyrant, temptress, ingenue, extras. My soul, this sounds so good. I need to read this ASAP. This is just too fucking good. Oh my god, why was that so hard to open? I'm losing my touch, people. Wait! Why are there so many books in a single box? Amazon, you need to get better. Why is there no note? I will sift through these books because sometimes they put it on the inside of the book. This book is tiny. Why does Amazon insist on not freaking sending gift notes? I'm gonna have to do some digging around, but I've been meaning to get into poetry, and I added a bunch of Rupi Kaur on my wish list, and this got here, so that's pretty freaking cool. Milk and Honey. Really need to know who got this for me because this is really cool. We've got A Spindle Splintered by Alex E. Harrow. I feel like half of the book was stolen. Where is the rest of the book? But this is a Sleeping Beauty retelling. It is adult, and it's got really cool illustrations apparently on the inside. Had no idea that this was a thing. I also had no idea that this was this small. Why is it so small? And in this one, we have best friends Zinnia and Charm, and after an industrial accident, Zinnia is left with a really rare condition, and Charm is very much set in her ways of giving Zinnia a very special Sleeping Beauty themed party, except that when she actually pricks her finger, she finds herself falling between worlds and actually becoming Sleeping Beauty. I've heard really great things about Alex E. Harrow's writing, so I can't wait to get into this. We've got The Death of Jane Lawrence, which I am so excited about. Another one of my anticipated releases. I have been looking forward to this, and I'm happy that this is finally in my hands thanks to the mystery person. But this is set to be like a Crimson Peak inspired story where Jane finds herself wanting the carrot, the love, the husband, the kids. She wants all of that and more. And she finds that all in Dr. Augustine Lawrence. And when the proposal goes down, Augustine basically says, we'll do it. The other thing that you have to promise me is that you'll never visit my estate. Except that on their wedding night, she finds herself on his doorstep. She finds a very different version of Dr. Augustine Lawrence than the one she initially met. Very Crimson Peak-esque, and I'm very excited to see what this is all about. This cover is the moment. This cover just screams gothic dark academia vibes, and I am all here for it. So thank you so much to the mystery person who got this for me. Please let me know who that was so that I can say thank you. I feel bad whenever these get here and then I don't know who got it for me. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. We're doing amazing. And this one is a very large paperback. Oh, okay, Dark Academia. Ooh. I'm starting to see a video in my head. The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. Happy birthday, Mel. You deserve the world, and I hope you have such a great day celebrating you. I can never thank you enough for what you gave me when you created the Citadel. From Lauren. Lauren, I freaking love you. Thank you so much for sending this my way. I have been meaning to read the Atlas 6 ever since Jaleesa started reading it, and I've been hearing such amazing things about this one, and I'm not gonna lie. I saw that Tor picked this up, and now it's been rebranded, and it's getting a new cover. It's coming out in hardcover, but I love this edition so much more. It's honestly really pretty, and the simplicity of this just gives me very much dark academic vibes. Cannot wait to read this. I know this book even has character illustrations, and I can't wait to see what the hype is about, because honestly people have been hyping this up a lot. I know we follow a group of students who get into the Alexandrian Society, which is a secret society. According to Jaleesa, who has not yet finished this but is still in the midst of reading this, the vibes are immaculate, the writing is incredible, and everything is just very seamless in terms of story progression, so I cannot wait to read this. Thank you, Lauren. I'm actually very excited about this. I don't know where to put books now. I feel like I've been smiling like a fool this whole time, and I dropped the book. Really have to thank you guys for all of this love and kindness and just for doing all this, which is so unnecessary but so much appreciated. We've got a Sanderson book. Who do I need to thank for this one? Oh my god. Oh, you guys know me. You guys know my heart. You guys know what I like. Exactly, Joe. One of the Sanderson books I haven't read either. Buddy, read time. Exactly, Joe. Like the people would say, let's go. Exactly. I'm being so loud, I apologize. But we've got Elantris, which is technically the very first book. If you go in Cosmere progression, it's technically the first book that we should read. However, I started with Way of Kings and I have no regrets. I am very excited to read Elantris, and I saw this edition which I'd never seen before. So we've got Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. We're gonna go into that one pretty blind. And then we've got Rilke, Letters to a Young Poet. I have never read Rilke, and again, I've been meaning to get into like poetry or like poetry related things. I know people absolutely love this one, and so I can't wait. I absolutely adored Rilke's Letters to a Young Poet. I hope you will too. Thank you for creating this amazing community I have been a part of for a few months now. I feel so connected and appreciated in the Citadel. From Joe. Why am I so emotional? I don't even have my period. Thank you so much, Joe. And yes, to the Elantris buddy read. Absolutely. Yes. We have this sort of package, which Amazon doesn't do very often, so I don't know what this is or why it came in this package, because I've never seen these from Amazon. Oh wait, I ordered this for myself. I was like, what is this? So I have been planning the Citadel buddy reads for the rest of the year. So obviously the last month that I have to plan is December, and in December we're reading Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. So I ordered it and it got here. I didn't know this had already released. So one of the books that we're reading is Window Shopping, and it's like a holiday romance. And I have never read a Tessa Bailey before, so this is gonna be my first one. I'm scared, but I'm also excited. It's very short. I feel like this is what we need for the holidays. So I got this one, and I don't know what this is about. I just kind of chose this on a whim because I know a lot of my patrons wanted to read that one. So we've got Window Shopping, and this cover is like awfully similar to In the Holidays by Christina Lauren, but that's a conversation for another time. And I'm gonna have a little bit of an intermission before I keep opening packages to show you guys two things that HarperCollins sent my way, which are really special. And the first one that they sent my way was the Wizard of Oz Mina Lima edition. And when they told me that they wanted to send this my way, first of all, I was absolutely flattered that they'd even consider me for this. But these editions illustrations are stunning. I've always seen them on people's videos, and I've been kind of thinking if I want to collect these or not. And literally right around the time that I was kind of browsing through them, they literally reached out, and it just felt like a moment fallen from the sky. And so they sent this my way. It's got a bunch of really cool, like, interactive illustrations. So these right here, for example, they pop out and then the characters like do their own thing. So it's really special, and it's something that is definitely a collector's item. They've even got the green glasses, which is really cool. So they just really have it all in here, and the illustrations are obviously otherworldly. But look at these, like, they're just absolutely stunning. So honestly, just had to put this in here for you guys to see. And then they also sent me an arc of You Feel It Just Below the Ribs, which is coming out in November. A haunting, provocative, fictional autobiography in an alternate 20th century that chronicles one woman's unusual life, including the price she pays to survive and the cost her choices hold for the society she is trying to save. It honestly sounds pretty freaking cool, so I'm going to try my hardest to read this in time. You guys know I'm not the greatest with arcs, but I shall definitely give this a go, because when I saw the synopsis, I was like, it's giving me like apocalyptic vibes, and just the whole fictional autobiography thing is something that I hadn't really seen done before. So I knew I had to give it a try. What's inside? I was gonna start singing What's Inside, okay? That's where I was going. And then it just came out like a wail, because I really did wail. And she freaking wrote the note in Spanish. Of course she did. I'm actually gonna start crying. Feliz cumpleme, que tengas el más lindo de los años. Te quiero, from Esme. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna start crying. Esme, what is it with you fucking making me cry in every unboxing? First, the freaking raccoon. Where is Chris? Which at this point, I'm gonna station him as emotional support. Esme got me the alphabet edition of Shadow of the Wind, which is absolutely freaking stunning. Oh my god. Oh, that was oddly satisfying. Ooh, that was sexy, ungluing those pages. You guys know I've been reading it this month with my patrons as our patron book club pick, and Penguin released these really special editions, and I'm so happy that they had Carlos Ruiz Zafón in there, honestly. And they released it in this really special edition that's just all red. It's got red sprayed edges, and it's just stunning. Did I need another copy of Shadow of the Wind? No, now I have 3, and it just feels extra special knowing that Esme got it for me. Chris, let's open another package, shall we? I'm too emo for this. I'm too emotional for this. See, this is why I turtle up. It's not because, I mean, I do think I'm underserving, but that's a conversation for another time. But I'm just too emotional. What the heck is this? To my lovely Mel, happy birthday. Thank you for creating a space where people can talk so freely about anything, especially books. P.S. Of course, I had to choose the high fantasy book on your list. We've got Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb, and this is the special collector's edition. We've got a really beautiful map on the front, and I know the book has a bunch of really cool illustrations as well. And I saw this, I didn't know this existed, but I saw this and I was like, I kind of do need to own this, even though it's like extra special, and I'll probably deface it to no end, and that's absolutely tragic, but that's what I do. You guys know I've been trying to build my high fantasy collection. It's been going slowly but surely. You guys know I've been rarely reading YA. I think this also reflects that, but this is just really special. And honestly, the fact that this was blurred by George R.R. Martin made me even more interested for this book. I know absolutely nothing about Assassin's Apprentice. I'll trust Lani though, because Lani's taste is absolutely fucking immaculate. Just thank you so much for getting this for me. Like it just getting a high fantasy book from a really big high fantasy lover just makes this like so much more special. This is how you know we get emo, is when Mel starts swearing like a truck driver. Why am I grabbing so many things? What is this? Poetry books. Happy birthday from Lily. Happy birthday, Mel. Hope you have an amazing day. I've been following you on YouTube for a while and been a part of the Citadel for a few months, and it's definitely been the best time ever. Love you. From Lily. This is so nice. So she got me A Lot Like Adios by Alexis Daria. You guys know I read You Had Me at Hola. Didn't really adore it, but I definitely enjoyed it, and I read it super fast, so I wanted to give this one a go. Hi Mitch, it's Gabe. After burning out in her corporate marketing career, Michelle Amato has built a thriving freelance business as a graphic designer. So what if her love life is non-existent? She's perfectly fine being the black sheep of her marriage-obsessed Puerto Rican Italian family. Besides, the only guy who ever made her want happily ever after disappeared 13 years ago. This is gonna be second chance love. Yes, this is gonna be so good. I hope it's good. We've got 2 poetry books, also by Ruby Kaur, because that's just where we're at. We've got The Sun and Her Flowers, and then Homebody. I think Homebody is one of the newest ones, if not the newest one. This is honestly really cool that I've I've gotten several poetry books here. Yes! I'm so excited for this! Who's responsible for this? Oh my god. Mel, thank you so much for who you are. I'm so grateful to you always for this little place on the internet that you created. Didn't know that when I discovered your channel, I would find so much comfort from Jenny. Jenny! This is Jade Fire Gold, and the only reason why I know about this is because people have been hyping this up because it's supposed to be an Avatar retelling, or like very Avatar inspired. Anne is no one. Found as a child, she has no memory of her past, only a dark secret, magical powers that would mean her imprisonment if they were discovered. But when Anne's secret is accidentally exposed, she's sent to the Imperial Palace to await her fate. Alton's real name was once known throughout the Shi Empire. When his family was murdered and his birthright hijacked, he lost everything. Now with a new name and vengeance on his mind, he intends to gain it all back, even if it means entangling his very soul with dark and dangerous magic, from which he might never escape. I am so freaking excited about this! Jenny! This is so good. I just keep slapping the book for no reason. I'm sorry. And then last but not least, we've got Miss Camila Cabello on my box for Cinderella, which I have not watched and I don't intend to. You guys don't need to wrap this. You guys don't need to wrap this. It's money. Happy birthday, beautiful. I hope your birthday week month has been amazing. So glad to have met you and become part of the chaos that is the Citadel. This is absolutely a cover by. Hee hee. Love ya. From Diana. Diana, what do you mean a cover by? Oh, I forgot that I had put this on there. There we go. Saving those because it's money. But this is A Winter's Promise by Cristel Davos. I have heard such amazing things about this one. I know it's a lot of people's like comfort read. I love the fact that it's translated fiction. This was originally written in French and it's obviously very winter centric. And again, the fact that people hype this up so much, I'm like, I need to get around to this. I need to read this. So let's see. A mix of awkward misfit and misunderstood genius, Ophelia cares little about her appearances or other people's opinions of her. She possesses two special gifts, an unrivaled talent for reading the pasts of objects and the ability to travel through mirrors. Her peaceful, if somewhat dull existence on the Ark of Anima is interrupted when she is promised in marriage to Thorn, a taciturn and influential member of a powerful clan from a distant Ark. Well, we've got an arranged marriage situation, which is interesting. The covers for these books are all stunning. Like, it's honestly ridiculous how pretty these are. So I can't wait to give this a read. Maybe I'll read this in December because I feel like it's like a perfect like December, January read. So maybe I will. Unboxing within an unboxing part 3. So hi friends. I did not plan to come here today. I was actually in the midst of sitting down and importing footage and editing this video. And I got 6 more packages in the mail today. So definitely things that I haven't ordered. I know that one of them is from the beautiful, stunning, wonderful Gab, and I still have yet to organize a single thing. Also repping the Kira merch. Hello, shout out to you, Kira, for sending this my way. For continuity's sake and just also for time management purposes, let us open the very first thing that got here today. And wait, I literally put this on my wish list last week. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy this book as much as Pride and Prejudice. I feel like you will since they're both gothic classics. Happy reading from Rihanna. And I actually put this on my wish list because of Rihanna. So we were talking about classics. I was reading Little Women and hating every second of it, and Rihanna said, I think you'll enjoy Wuthering Heights a lot more if you haven't read that yet. And she went ahead and got this for me. Rihanna, thank you so much for getting this. And all I know about this one is the 2 characters' names, so Heathcliff and Catherine, and mostly I think I've heard that neither of these characters are necessarily good, and that nobody in this book is really good. And so I'm really excited to explore both of these characters in all of their moral grayness, if that's the thing, or in their evilness, or wherever they qualify in the realm of goodness or evil. I am really excited to see what this is about, and I love the tagline. May you not rest as long as I am living. You said I killed you. Haunt me then. That sounds incredibly toxic, but like really good at the same time. I always get scared but excited whenever I'm opening these because I never know what's gonna be on the inside. I have also thought about getting a P.O. box, specifically an address for you guys. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Something that you guys can send letters to, something that you guys could send used books or editions that you find that you think I'd like. Let me know if you guys want that because I've gotten a lot of questions about what's your address, and while I will not give out my personal P.O. box address to a lot of people, I think if I create a separate address and open like a separate locker, that is something that I could share with you guys. So definitely let me know down below. But let us see what this, oh wait! It's got French flaps! Who got this for me? Jenny! Jenny got me 2 books. This says, happy birthday, Mel. I don't know anything about this book, but it looks interesting, so I want you to have it. I hope you have a great, relaxing, love-filled birthday from Jenny. I indeed did. The day was incredible, and I had the best of time with my friends and my family members. I watched too many K-dramas to be doubting this. Yeong, born 1982. And all I know about this one is that it delves into the conversation and the exploration of the theme of all these different women from different backgrounds, from different families, all named Kim in Korea. And that's really all I know. And I think the back really speaks to that. It says, Kim is a girl born to a mother whose in-laws wanted a boy. Kim is a sister made to share a room while her brother gets one of his own. Kim is a daughter whose father blames her when she is harassed late at night. Kim is a model employee who gets overlooked for a promotion. The very last few just made me really emo, so I can't wait to read this, and I'm sure it'll be a super impactful read. And I can't wait for you guys to see also the video that this will be featured in, because I think it'll be a really good one. So thank you, Jenny! This one has one of my hairs, so we'll take that out. Ooh, this is a thickie. That didn't sound so good, Mel. Kens! Happy birthday, Mel. Thank you for making me feel so welcome within the Citadel community. Hope your day is great, from Mackenzie. This is The Road Trip by Beth O'Leary. I'm literally covering the cover. This is almost 400 pages. I am going to assume that this is borderlining maybe more on the contemporary side. 2 exes reach a new level of awkward when forced to take a road trip together in this endearing and humorous novel by the author of the international bestseller, The Flat Share. This seems like the perfect book for forced close proximity. I am ready for all of the vibes. Also, exes, I can't wait to see if they get back together. Also, I feel like since they already got history together, it might be easier to already have some sort of established chemistry and history between them, which is gonna be really good. I've heard great things about this author's writing, so I hope that it delivers. It's also a stunning cover. So thank you so much, Kenzie, for sending this my way. Got alternating POVs and alternating timelines. I love this. This is a thick one, and I think this is from Yaya. I don't think I got anything from Book Depository recently. I feel like I have, but I also feel like I haven't. She sent me a DM saying that this was coming my way, but obviously Book Depository doesn't allow for gift notes to be written. Let me read out what she sent me on the DM. So Yaya got me Plain Bad Heroines, and this is so special because I did not know of the existence of this cover, because it's like way better than the regular one. The regular one, I'll pop it on screen for reference, but I mean, it screams Dark Academia, sure, but this is just so much more vibrant, and it's so much more eye-catching, and it's just so pretty and like thick. It didn't let me write a note since it was being delivered by Book Depository, but I would write. Thank you for being such a beautiful light for so many of us. You've created a one-of-a-kind community that has brought people from all over the world together to share their love in reading and other things. Like, you did that. I can't wait to continue to witness all of the amazing things I know you'll continue to accomplish. I already read that, but I'm emo again. Oh, and it says this book belongs to. That is nice. This is a sapphic Dark Academia from what I have understood, and the book takes place in this really prestigious academy where 2 of the girls attending fell in love. They went out into the woods one day and they turned up dead, and after them 3 more deaths followed. So the academy closed down, and now it is reopening, all with the purpose of filming a whole movie documentary about what happened all those years ago. And that sounds fucking incredible, because it's the perfect opportunity to turn this into like a horror movie setting. I absolutely love this, and I hope that it genuinely delivers because it sounds so freaking good. I am going to leave Gavin's box for last because I know this man has been waiting for me to get this box for forever. This is a thick ass book. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait a minute. I'm actually gonna cry. Delisa, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna say this while I'm in tears. So this is from Delisa, and she got me Dreams of the Dying by Nicholas Liazzo, and we were literally talking on FaceTime, and I told her how I had heard virtually no one talk about this book and that I was really excited to read this. Years after a harrowing war experience, ex-mercenary Despard Dalveric has taken to drifting. It's a lonely experience, but bearing the occasional bout of melancholia, he has found the closest thing to peace a man like him deserves. Life is alright, or so he tells himself. Hoping to turn the page, Jesper accepts a a mysterious invitation into the beautiful but dangerous archipelago of Calais, and everything changes. It seems so gothic and high fantasy and absolutely incredible. So it's got like some illustrations and some extra things that the paperback doesn't have. This says, this cover gives me the heebie-jeebies, lol, but I hope you enjoy this. I know you were eyeing this book for a little while. Let me know if it's good. I'm not gonna read because I'm scared, but still, I love you, from Delisa. Girl, I fucking love you too. What the heck? I'm gonna show you guys why I started crying though, because I hadn't even seen the cover of the book. This was also in the freaking box, and it's from Alex and Annie, and it's from Friends. And the reason why this makes me so emo, I'm gonna start crying again. The reason why I got so emo is because Jalisa absolutely, I won't say hates, but she doesn't care for Friends. She's never watched it. Her thing is Degrassi, like that's her show. And the fact that she literally went ahead and got me something that she typically like doesn't love is just too much for me. And what is this? Why is this home? So it says Friends, and the note says, a friendship bracelet for my BFF and her favorite show. I love you, Mel. I hope you love it. You're such an inspiration to me and so many others, and maybe one day I'll actually watch this show. I literally need to send her a picture of this. I'll be right back to open Gab's. And last but not least, I don't even know how to put this because it's got both Gab's address and mine. Gotta keep my friends safe. Literally sent me the entire Frostheart trilogy, wait for it, in the special Waterstones edition, which he literally took these out of his own collection. He has like his own little Frostheart shrine. If you've been to his channel, then you'd know. Again, this is perfect to actually push me towards reading them, because this is literally, if not Gab's favorite middle grade series, then it's up there, because he did a whole read along for these. And we follow the main character, Ash, who's waiting for his parents to come back, and he suddenly discovers that he's got some really magical, powerful powers, and he is now aboard the Frostheart because of that, and ongoing his own adventure. And that just sounds so good and wholesome. And he also sent me Rainbow Grey by Laura Ellen Anderson, and look at those freaking sprayed edges, stenciled edges, you guys. Also, opening this, I see that there's stuff on the inside. There is a bookmark, it's a whole art print, there is a postcard, and it's also signed by the author, which is pretty great. And the back of this says, the world needs a rainbow like never before. 10-year-old Ray Gray wishes she had magic like her friends. Life in the Weatherlands just isn't the same without it. But then a forbidden trip to Earth turns everything Ray thought she knew about herself upside down. Ray must dig deep to find her inner power, battle new enemies, and let her true colors shine. I freaking love middle grade, you guys. It's like so wholesome, and it just gives you a breath of fresh air when you need a break from everything else. So I absolutely love this. Gavin, honestly, thank you so much. I will literally text him also as soon as I'm done with this. That is all that got here today. Yes, I will let past Mel take it away. This inception of like past, present, future. Christmas Carol who? And yes, you guys, those are the things that I had to unbox with you today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to all of the wonderful people who sent something my way. You guys absolutely did not have to, but I am just showered with love today. Too emotional and absolutely flabbergasted at you guys' kindness and love and support. This is more than I could have ever known or expected or anticipated or anything. Like, this was just all over the, I'm all over the place. But yes, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've read any of these, if you've been anticipating reading any of these, all of your thoughts, all of your opinions. Let me know all of that down in the comments. If you've made it to the very end, let's leave a birthday cake emoji. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. I'm constantly uploading videos that I'm sure you guys won't want to miss. And if you want to support the channel further, I do have a Patreon, and we're called The Citadel. I'm literally gonna cry again. Why am I gonna cry? So if you want to hang with us, I'll leave a link for that down below, as well as all of the links to my social media. Again, thank you so much to Hunt a Killer for sponsoring this video, for partnering with me and sending that stunning box my way. If you want to get your own collector's edition of the Agatha Christie game, I will be leaving my link and code down below, but you can just go to huntakiller.com/MelReads to get your own collector's edition box and get $10 off your order. And yes, I love you guys so much to the moon and back, and I shall see you on the next one. Bye guys.